Hello, hope all's well. So I figured out this one now. The idea was to try and keep an angle out. So as you can see, it's coming down and around to allow myself to take the correct angle. Because the wall above one was too tight of an angle from the one that's nearest to the wall up top right on the left hand part of the level. So that's the solution for this one. Heck yeah. I just wanted to skip some time just so that it wasn't a case of... I mean, to be fair, I don't mind showing videos where like I'm failing for like however long, but sometimes it's nice just to be able to get to the meat and potatoes. So that's why I decide to every now and then make cuts and go, oh, end the episode here. Or sometimes it's just late in the evening or it's fried my brain and I need to give myself some time. Not that I necessarily need to justify the stops in the videos, but I think I should. Just sort of give the reason. I see no reason why I shouldn't. Can I then come this way? No. Nope. I like this. This is cool. What if I don't start with one of the starting ones? Stupid statement, I know. Actually, I think I'm going to have to start with the starting one, if I'm honest. But then the question is, do I have to go level by level? So like that? Or do I just take the sides? So like from here to here? No, that's not right either. I can loop this way. And then just forehead myself. No, I quite prefer... I think I prefer that kind of path. If I come down this way and around, then I can use this wall as a cover, so I can then come down and around. But it's this corner wall here that's throwing me. Maybe I keep this lit this way, then I don't know. Maybe I leave this back one. Hold on, so everything up to here. So how did I do this? Like this? Was it? Or did I then just leave that side? I can't remember what I did now. Oh well, I'm sure I'll find the answer I'm looking for. Then can I sneak through here? No. I can do this. Again, this needs to be kept held. The whole reason I'm having to readjust it is for this damn corner. Okay. That's why I'm thinking that I need to take some sort of route that's not this, but like this. What if I start down here? Right, and then I go this side. For what? For what purpose does that serve? I can do this, which would then allow me to come this way around the wall here, I guess. And then back through here. To then do something like that. Again, not quite that because that's not the correct path. But something like this. Or is it like a slalom snake business? You know, let's take off this corner one as well. Let's leave the middle one and the thingy one for just a second here. I say just, and I mean just a second because what about if I do this? Yeah! I got it! Okay, good, I'm not muted. So, this one has to be approached by a horizontal, or else these ones with the triple walls, you literally have to be perpendicular, or else it doesn't work. So I need to find some route that'll allow me. It's not this route, but if you see what I mean, this would then allow this to touch there. Again, it's not that route, but it looks like that. What about these here? Then this and this into here to then touch this. However, that does of course leave a very obvious problem here, doesn't it? So what about if it's like this? And how does this look? Not great, Henry, not great at all. I can't go off the side of that one, but I can do something like this. No, not something like that. It has to be this way. Round. I guess. So that's not correct either. But I do like this. Into this, into this, into this. Yeah! I don't even know what I did there. It just worked. So for this one, I'd have to hit either above to down to round, or I have to come at it this way, from down here and around up. So let's assume I have to take this one first, with the outlying angle. That doesn't then touch that, so that can't be the start necessarily. I can do that as a start, but again, that leaves this one here. So I think that I need to start with touching this. I think that's a good touch, but that doesn't allow this. Gah. What about a very strange looping mechanism? Like this. Don't worry, I know about the ones at the sides and stuff. So then this comes out this wall. No, that's not the right wall. This comes out this way. Why can't you just touch the corner one here? What if I treat this down this way? Oh yeah, that's right, because it doesn't do that, does it? So then after this, you're screwed, forehead. So you can't just do that. I can loop back on myself here. No, I think this has to be a logical start. This feels like the most adaptable. Okay, not off that one though. I think this is the starting one. I think this node here might be the start. Let's see. I'm just going to experiment with different starting nodes at the moment to see if I can't get through this level. And then, problem is a lot of them are parallel, right? So you can't touch this one without touching that one. So it's a case of taking everything at a lot of angles. In case that wasn't obvious, Captain Obvious will be the superhero that we need, not that we deserve. No, this back one kind of needs to be left as well. So what happens if I slingshot off here into the back one, then into this way? My plan is to just take as many wide arcs as possible. But you see, I can't take this and then just take that because of that one. So I think that total slingshot's not great. I can do this into this one, into say this, to then say I can't take quite the route I was going to there. It then lets me cut down here. No, I don't want to cut down there. I want to cut off here so that I get myself stuck. Yeah, so I get myself stuck. No, let's try the outside part of this wall into... I'm establishing that this has to be like something like that. So how could I make it work? Oh, I could. I think this is how I broke the game last time. It tries to think I'm going into a place, right? And then it cuts off the wiring. It's kind of funny, but let's have a look here. I'm actually going to try it from here, okay? So, I know this cuts through the middle of the level, not a problem. Cut here, cut here, into here, and then what? Taking the wrong angle to get to this one is the problem. I think I have to take this into here. The problem is though that you can't leave this back end one. It has to be secured, it has to be anchored earlier. So I'm looking for the potential to grab this one off something. So if I go like this, for instance, that's then perpendicular to that, so that wouldn't work. But I can do something like this, I want to say. No, I said something like this. Not that exactly. So let's see. If I then come around this way, I'm still got the same vertical problems there. I'm still vertically challenged there. Now I know how it feels to be the Revenant. Yeah, I have to attack this one with a cross angle. So if I take this first, as kind of initially planned, I won't be able to get that. Okay, this one here has to cut off something like this. This one here needs to cut off something else as well. Basically, it has to bound between two triangles. Almost every node here has to bounce between off other ones to get back. The problem is that this angle can't be the one because this block's here. That needs to be free. So I need to do something like this. But that needs to be taken via the other direction, right? Or I just take a wider node, like that. And then in here, one second. Okay. So, sorry about that. Let's see. If I was to take this one, again, that blocks me in. I have to be able to get out. So if I had to do something like this and around, yeah? Then that does this, which then is my one here, which unlocks the door. Hoo-woo. Looking good.
You know, the more I look at those dungarees, the more I think they must be so darn comfy. I mean, why else would you choose to wear them, right? I get that. Unfortunately, dungarees aren't included in the Filament Corporation's stringent dress policy.
No, no, no.
It's been years since I last
Don't try and sweet talk me now. You dissed my dungarees at the start, lady. You don't get to change your mind now. Just because I'm getting closer to rescuing you means you don't get to just go, oh my hero. What the heck is up with that top left? Anyway, I'm just going to assume it's this way. Then around here, then around here, here. Then, it can't be because I can't just flat go to here. So that can't be it, in my mind. I can do something like this though. like this. Not that exactly. And then that would be there. So that's kind of 70% of the room complete. That just takes out the start. So I need to leave that there. If I do this... Hold on, no. I need to come off this one, right? So if I try going down here... No, because that's got no way to connect to either above or this. So this is 100% a rebound off. So if I was to say come down here and rebound off this, then down here, then no, not that way actually. Let's try going around here. No. As discussed, these kind of walls where there's a triple split have to be that you rest along the side. So the angle of approach has to be correct for them. Which again means I can't be taking this. Let's see, if I just ignore that as a start, pretend the start's this way, right? And then I go around here. This covers this way. And then that lets me go around here into this. No, maybe not that. But then I can take up here, which is not the node I want to be at. I want to be at this node or something. I can take this node to here, apparently, if I'm at the right angle. So, with that in mind, what if we go from here round this wall? No. This one round here to here. Oh, game, why must you forsake me so? I mean, technically it's not the game's fault, it's my fault, but you know, minor details. Or I come back off this wall. No, I don't think that feels right either. But I feel like I need to grab myself out and around here. Shame there's nothing I can use to propel myself around here. That's the issue. Because these have to be able to push off each other for me to be able to get through. So I don't think that's correct. But I can do something like this. I think I've discussed. And then in the trap, which is also blockaded from this. So what happens if I don't blockade myself there? I think I discussed I was 70% of the way if I just did like this, wasn't I? That's what I roughly said. If I go this way though, I come down here, and then I ignore this bottom somehow, which I don't think I can. I don't think that'd be possible with the layout I want, but I can do this, right? Then I can rebound off here, and down here, down here. Then is there a way that I can take myself out and around? Not really, but that's very close, because this, I believe this in here would then work. No, that's right, that doesn't work. So I have to be careful with how I play this. So if I do this, take the lower part, rebound, come off here, into say... No, that's not it. I thought the line would be correct because it was tight enough to touch the other way, but I'm clearly mistaken. This black block here is thicker than it looks, with 2 C's. This is a full block here, and I feel like I need to rotate off that. So I feel like that can't be the correct route. I feel like that's a 2-stage process in there. So I could do this, for instance. Or I could make it be like this. But then I've got nowhere to shoot. But I can take this round here. But then I'm locked in. There's no way I can wrap around this big black bar here, look. This would stop me entirely. And as discussed, this would have to be here. But I've got nowhere... This can't be the start unless I go like this either. I could do like that. That actually feels okay. And then I loop here. Then down. And then here. Oh, I could loop down here, you see. I must point out that this node and this node has to be secured in another way. I could do something like this. I mean, of course not that because of the stupid of stupid. But I can do something like... don't worry, I haven't forgot about bottom right corner. This is just me testing things here. There's not enough of a loop for me to be able to go around, but I can do this, take this, come down this way, and then into here. Awesome! Looking good. So, I'm just going around to the first one I find. Okay, that's awkward. This feels like... So the level ends. This is the final step, so it hits here, and then out. It's almost definitely that tiny black block, that tiny white block there is the final step, almost entirely. Okay, so the line's not right for me to do that, but I can do this. No, I can do this, into this, into this, into this. Then we loop back on this one, right? Or do we loop back on this one? Neither of them. Interesting, interesting. I can do this, into this, into absolutely nothing because that's the wrong way, idiot. I can loop. Okay. Let's assume I can take this route, okay? Then I fit through this hidey hole. I said I fit through this hidey hole. Then I take this and loop in between. Didn't I discuss I can't? I think I discussed I can't fit in between the hidey hole loop. From that angle. I can take the... No, I can't take the outwards angle. Stupid. I can take the outwards angle if I do this. Then in. Then what? Around this one? Then... No. I need to keep this part clear here. Because it's off that final one. So if I'm this side, I can't take it. I have to take it this side. And then this side. I've discussed I can't go through there. It literally doesn't let me do anything other than that. I guess I can do that too. That again feels like an end, because when you look at it, I could then do this, but not that. I think I'm on kind of an okay track here. But I think I'll play around with it for now, then I'll get back to it for next episode. So I will spend a little bit of time catch this, and next time you see me, hopefully I've solved the puzzle. So catch you soon.